I will crash out. I'm at that point in time.
It's commoner's coffee.
Alrighty. New mouse pad. Unlocked. Never heard of the J word. You're about to be opened up to a whole new world. I don't know if I should break your innocence like that, really. Oh my gosh, guys. We are almost to... What's it? 400 followers. Oh, we might hit it today. We might hit it today. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Chroming. Guys, is it time? Do we play Wordle? All right, everyone help me with this. I saw Ludwig play Wordle in the video that he was trying to prove whether or not it's possible to start from the ground up. Also, I don't even know where people play Wordle from. Is it just a website? Yes, it is. I have to log in? Bruv, I just want to play. Okay, I don't know anything. Anyway, I saw Ludwig play Wordle, and some friends were talking about Wordle the other day, and I thought to myself, I'm like, why have I never just played Wordle? I guess people do play it solo, but I also love word games. Like, I love word games. It's one of my favorite things to do ever. And I've just never thought to instigate it myself, you know? But I might be keeping something that I actually really love away from myself. Why am I taking that pleasure away? So today's the day, guys. It's so exciting. How to play. Guess the Wordle in 6... Am I gonna get in trouble if I don't put like Wordle as my category for Twitch? Is that a thing? Does anyone know? What if Twitch is like, flag you, flag you. You're not just chatting, you're playing Wordle. All right, I'm overthinking. How to play. Guess the Wordle in 6 tries. Each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. The color of the tiles will change to show how close your guess was to the word. Examples: wordy. W is in the word and in the correct spot. Light. I is in the word but in the wrong spot. Rogue. U is not in the word in any spot. Gotcha. Sounds good. I think I get this. All right. What should we start with? What's a 5-letter word that has a lot of variety to it? Fartsy. Farty. Oh, it has to be in the word list? Oh, it has to be in the farts. Boom. We have 3 letters, guys. We have 3 letters. Holy shit. I'm locked in. Oh, okay. Okay. Star. Oh, I don't want to waste a letter. Stark. Like stalk. Holy schmoly. Guys, this is litty. This is insane. I've never done this before. Okay. We know there's an A here. S was not there. S could be... Oh, R was not in it. So I don't know why I put R in it. That's kind of a waste. That was a waste of a second line. We could try M. There's a T in it. There's no R. Tantrum. There's an S. S is not there. T is not there. A is in the middle of a 5-letter word. We haven't done L. Player. Blast. It could be blast, guys. Hold on. B-L-A-S-T. What do we think? Is that real? Is that real? Anyone know? Don't spoil. If there was any spoilers in the chat, I will cry. Blast. We got asked. No L. But there is. But there is an L. Holy. L. L. Starts with an L. Least. Holy schmoly, guys. I got it. Wait a freaking second. We did it, guys. Snaps in the chat. Raws in the chat. I'm going to raw for myself in the chat because holy, that was awesome. That was so much fun. There was so much adrenaline. I love word games. They're so much fun. Okay. Okay, there's this other word game that I play with friends, and it's Minute Cryptic. And I actually have so much fun playing it. But when I'm playing with friends, I don't know, I take so long to like process everything, especially when I was learning the rules. And I'm really excited. Ooh, doggos. All right. And usually it's really dumb. But let's figure out if I can figure out today's Minute Cryptic. That'd be awesome sauce. Today's clue. I'm gonna drink more coffee. Amazeballs. My coffee is very bitter today. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. I forget the rules to Minute Cryptic pretty frequently. It gets really hard. Let me read through. Rules of Minute Cryptic. It's actually really complicated. How to play. Welcome. If you're new to cryptics or if you've dabbled but felt stuck, this guide in this game is for you. Minute Cryptic is here to make cryptic crosswords less intimidating and a lot more fun. Instead of dumping 30 cryptic clues on you with no help, we give you just one day with hints, video explanations, and space to get the hang of things at your own pace. This guide walks you through the core tricks you'll need, but if you'd rather dive in and learn as you go, that works too. Minute Cryptic is made for that. Okay. Introducing letter play. Every cryptic clue is a tiny puzzle with two parts: a definition, a direct hint at the answer. Wordplay, a clever way to build the answer using some mix of letter play and language tricks. The wordplay usually involves two ingredients: fodder, the letters and words you'll be messing with, or indicators, words that tell you what to do with the fodder, like mix it up, reverse it, take initials. This is difficult, guys. I always get freaked out by the fodder and whatnot. Okay, and then there's the surface, how the clue reads at first glance. It often forms a strange, clever, even poetic phrase that disguises what's really going on. A good surface can completely mislead you, and that's half the fun. Okay, awesome. Once you start spotting patterns, okay. This is a lot. This is a lot of information. I really don't want to go through all this information. I just want to send it. Oh, guys. I made it to about here. Now my attention span is up. Now I just want to play. Playing. All right. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer 4. 4-letter word. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. Any 4. I think this. I have no idea what part. Okay, don't. If you guys are Minute Cryptic pros and super judgmental, get out of here, because I don't know. I feel like I just found a 4-letter word. I feel like, oh, that's like, this seems like the word we use to like anagram almost. A definition, a direct hint at the answer. Let's see if there's a definition. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. Early Apple consumer. Features could be the definition. Early Apple consumer would be a weird definition. Features. Amazed early Apple consumer. Early could hint at the first letter of something. Early of Apple could start with an A. So we could be thinking that the beginning of the word starts with A. Early Apple, so early in the apple, A. Then we might be consumer. Consumer. I don't know if that's fodder or if that's like a definition. Consumer. What could that hint towards? Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. I'm really bad at this when I'm not playing with friends. Okay. If we took iPad and we mixed it up using the A, it could be, what the freak, man? Rating with a party of 7, night, Adrian. Hi guys, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to figure out the Minute Cryptic of the day. And if you guys have played this before, no spoilers, but I would love help. Right now we're thinking that features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. It's 4-letter word. I think features could be definition. I think it says early Apple consumer. Thank you for all the follows. Hold on. rhymes and air conditioner may last 20. Night Adrian. Holy shit. Wait, you guys, you guys are scaring me. I might hit 400 followers today, like right now. Now I'm ass at this. Wait, Night Adrian. We're all ass at this. But thank you for the follows also. You guys are awesome sauce. Hold on. What the freak, man? Shadow Boxer 77. Oh, you Creed looking at. Okay, so we're thinking early Apple consumer. Early Apple could be hinting to use the first letter of Apple. So like early in Apple, we're gonna be using the letter A. And then iPad is like a 4-letter word, and I'm thinking somehow it's indicating to possibly an Enneagram. Okay, so I'm trying to work through A as the first letter, and then think of a freaking word that starts with A and has a P in it. A dip. Nope, that doesn't seem right. A dip. A pa. Apid. Is apid even a word? I want to look it up. Apid. What if it's like a word? I've seen some really like dumb. I don't think it's this. Hold on. I don't even want to check it because it's like, that's silly willy, you know? That seems dumzo. I don't got enough brain cells for this. W follower goal. Did we actually meet the follower goal? Is that real? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, that shit's silly willy. Bro. Hold on. I'm gonna be stoked. Guys, if we met the follower goal, I'm gonna shit my pants. Wait, that's not ladylike. We're almost there, if anything. I'm a professional. I know how to check my follower status. For real. Fire extinguisher 42. What the freak, man? You guys have the freaking... I love seeing the... $3.99, guys? Oh, that's so exciting. That's so freaking exciting. Almost to 400. I'm stoked. I'm freaking stoked. Okay, chroming. Don't ask me why I was looking up purple fried rice or purple rice. Features of iPad. Amazed early Apple consumer. Amazed. What's like another word for being amazed? Amazed. Apid. Early Apple consumer. I do weirdly think that if we're thinking early Apple, it could be the first 2 letters of Apple. Consumer. Amazed early Apple consumer. iPad. What's a synonym for amazed? Amazed? Appalled? Amazed. To be amazed. To be excited. To be... This is hard. Let's just think of 4-letter words. Paid. Dope. Consumer. Cope. Can't. Features of iPad could be the definition. And if that was the case, then paid. Okay. Low key, if it's paid, what's this purple for? Check. Not it. Not it. Paid. Amazed early Apple consumer. Tokyoji, hi! Hi. Great to see Tokyo TG. Hi. Welcome. We're doing Minute Cryptic. You guys could also, if you want to play Minute Cryptic with me and try words as well. Or ask me, or I don't know. I could use help. That's for sure. Features of iPad. Amazed early Apple consumer 4. Feed. Early Apple consumer. Apple consumer technology. Tech could be TECH. Features of iPad, which is also tech if that was the definition. Early Apple consumer. I'm super convinced that you use AP somewhere, though I can't. AP. Let's just think of words. Yap. There's yap. I considered tech, but I just don't see where that would connect to any of the hints. Tech. When something is super tech, like that's kind of like an idea of being amazed. Like that's cool. Features of iPad. What are features of the iPad? touch, like it's touchable. It's larger than the iPod. It has a button. It has a home button. It has volume clickers. It has on button, off button. Features of iPad. Maybe it's hinting to use the features of iPad. Like the word. Features of iPad early. Early IP. Oh, this is hard. It's only a 4-letter word. How, like, why am I, like, I'm, like, looking at all of this. I'm just so lost. Early Apple consumer. AP. Early Apple consumer. Consumer. Dope. I feel like, did we try dope already? No. Dope. Early Apple consumer. We could definitely use a hint, but I am lost. You touch, draw on that shit. Draw? Features of iPad. Draw. It's pretty solid. Tap. You tap. You could tap if we're using the AP somewhere. Tap. But it's not a 4-letter word. Play. You play. You play on the iPad. What do we think? Features of iPad. I think it's definitely hinting to using a P and an A. Call me crazy, because it's like use features of iPad, PA, and amazed early, another hint to the AP. So like very, very potentially using PA. I could be so wrong right now, but still. Check, not play. Oh. Just knowing possibly there's 2 indications that we use the A and the P, I think is great. Apple consumer. Early Apple consumer. Early Apple consumer. Apple consumer features. Apple consumer. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. Shit, guys. I'm taking a long time. This is really hard. But I'm determined to get it. I really don't want to have to get a hint right now. Early Apple consumer. Early Apple consumer. Eve? Siri. Early Apple consumer. I thought early Apple consumer is like Adam and Eve is like the early Apple consumer. That would be crazy, but I don't think that's what it is. Amazed. Early Apple consumer. Features of iPad. Early, I think it's a consumer. Pack. Not pack. Do we have unlimited tries? Pack. Hopefully we do. Pack pays. Oh, okay. That low-key could have been it. Because consumerism. Pair. Because you could like pair your, okay, nope. Pant. No, that doesn't feel right. That would just be consumer. Pate. Okay, not pate. This is hard. This one's really hard. Tokyo, did you say that like because you looked up the answer and you can guarantee that it's hard? If anyone would like to let me know if I'm like anywhere close, that would be awesome. Okay, hold on. Features of iPad. Amazed early Apple consumer. Clear your mind. Maybe everything I've come up with so far is for naught. Maybe I'm in the completely wrong direction. I would love if it was an Enneagram though. That would help to know. Features of iPad. Early Apple. AppCon. AppCo. I'm gonna try and see if I could make something with A, P, and CO. Maybe. Apple, early in Apple and consumer possibly? Apple consumer. APCO. APCO. Capo? That wouldn't make sense. That's like nothing. I'm only gonna do words that I know is a thing. Or else this game is a sham. Poke. Pack. I don't think there's a word. Early Apple consumer. No, you're trying to figure it out now too. Okay, good. Thank you, Tokyo G. Tokyo. You're Tokyo. You're Tok. You're Kyokyo. You're Kyokyo. Kyo. Sorry. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. Features of iPad. Okay. Okay, there's a really annoying Australian guy that makes these, and he comes up with the most, he's like obviously you're gonna use the features. It says features of the iPad, and so that means you're gonna use the letters of the iPad as an anagram. But just to give you guys an extra hint, you're gonna look early in the Apple consumer. That means that you're definitely gonna use A and P in these letters. I'm just gonna seriously. All right. Maybe features of iPad means you're gonna use just one of the letters, not all of the letters in iPad. So let's consider P, A, and D. P, A, and D. So it could be DAPE. No, that's nothing that I know. Could be iPad, DAP. Could be paid. That's not really a word though. Could be, I don't know what deep would be. Ped. I really want to do paid. We already know that paid is not a thing. Adapt would be great. Oh. You're so lost? Me too! Me too! We're lost together! What are we gonna do? Hold on. Lock in. Posture check. Features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. I am Liam Reynolds. And Liam Reynolds is me. Features of iPad. PA. Amazed early Apple consumer. If consumer is the definition, what's something we can look to? That's the definition of consumer. Using an A and a P. See, paid would be cool. Pays. Because it's consumer. You're consumer and you pay. Pa. Pay, pa. No. Pay, pack. Pat, pay, pa. Guys, did we take a freaking hint? Thanks, Captain. Thanks for that. Honestly, thank you. W encouragement. Thank you. Pick. Ugh. I'm convinced there's an A and a P. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to think that? Features of iPad. Amazed early Apple consumer. Early Apple consumer. If there's no A and no P inside of this minute cryptic, I will crash out. I'm at that point in time. www.nutterbutter.com. What the freak, man? Yes, please take the hint, guys. Oh, okay. We're just gonna spam. Okay. We're just gonna spam through the essence of this. We're gonna spam at least 5 words, like Hail Mary words, before we get a hint. I hate hints. It's a 4-letter word. We should be able to get this, guys. Okay. Call. Pals. Comms. Text. Features of iPad. With PA maybe. Pace. Okay. Hand? No. Hand, because it's like a handheld. No. Pain. Can't rationalize that. Early Apple consumer. Amazed. Let's see, think of a word. If I can think of a word that's connected to amazed. Amazed. A synonym to amazed. Amazed. I'm perplexed. I'm overjoyed. I'm excited. I'm awed. I'm in awe. I'm awed by you. Do we really have to take a hint? There's no way. Butter? Hi, Nutter Butter. Apps? Captain. That was really good. That was really, really, really good. That could have been it. That could have actually legitimately been it. I would have been so impressed by you. GG Lost Cause. Bro. Okay. Vote now. Say, raise your hand. Say I if you want, if we should get a hint. Say I. If even one person says I, okay. Hint. Show indicators, show fodder, show definition, show letter. I think we should do show definition. Early Apple consumer is the definition. The definition is early Apple consumer. Our answer will match this phrase. Early Apple consumer is the definition. Okay. Okay, we have the definition. I'm just looking back at the wordplay, a clever way with two parts. Wordplay, a clever way to build the answer using some mix of letter play and language tricks. Features of iPad. Okay, features of iPad and Amazed. I'm feeling like there's a lot of A's in A. Like it could start with an A. Amazed. Early Apple consumer is features of iPad. Maybe early Apple consumer. So maybe when it says early Apple consumer, it could possibly, I don't know exactly, if we're thinking about every letter before P before. So P, instead of using A exactly, we might want to do P D features of iPad, and then maybe there's an A in it. Made, mapped, damp. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys followed my reasoning there, but I felt something speak to me. Features of iPad and Amazed. Damp. User. Holy, bro. Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. All right. That was really good. Captain, you are onto something, though. Features of damp. Early Apple consumer. Kids. I don't know. I was thinking about iPod kids. Early Apple consumer. 8. No. Snack. Features of iPad. Amazed. Early Apple consumer. What are just like 4-letter words, guys? Date. Features of iPad. Amazed. Early Apple consumer. If it's date, I'm gonna be mad. Like, it just shouldn't be date. Okay, good. Thank God. Paste. No. Features of iPad. Amazed. Features of iPad. Amazed. You're gonna use the features of iPad. Okay. IPD. MZED. Guys, I'm so bad at this. I'm much worse than this. I thought I'd be good at this game. I'm not. I'm not good at this game at all. Words that tell you what to do with the fodder, like mix it up, reverse it, take initials. I know indicators is definitely like features of fodder, the letters and words you'll be messing with. I mean, I think the fodder is iPad and Amazed somehow. Features. So I'm just like, I know we're using this. Early Apple consumer, like, it's just so, I'm so not in this. Hopefully it's not something definitely obvious. Hi, thank you for lurking. Awesome sauce. Happy streaming. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Icon. Wait, that was really good though, guys. You guys have really good answers. Like, you guys have such good answers to the point where I'm just like, how could it not be it? Holy. All right. Early Apple consumer. Is there any other, I mean, it's capital A Apple. So it has, like, so they're like not really trying to mislead us. Like, it's Apple the company. Okay. So early Apple consumer. Let's just get into the minds of an early Apple consumer. An early Apple consumer could be called a normal human being. They could be called capitalism. It could be called people with money. Jobs. Steve Jobs. Okay. because it's Labor Day. That would have been crazy. But iPad amazed. Like, this is the fodder, right? Features of iPad amazed. Features. So maybe we ignore all the A's and we just take the IPD. I mean, there's 2 D's. So IPME. IP. What are the vibes that it's giving me? Maze. Features of. Holy, this is hard, guys. Happy Labor Day. Thanks, Kyo. First letter gotta be A. iPod. That'd be crazy if it was iPod. Yeah, that would be so bogus. First letter's gotta be A. Alright. No, it's not that. Guys, I'm really bad at this. I mean, potentially iPod. Adam? Oh, it's not Eve. Yo, I was so close. I said Eve. We were, honestly, team effort, Kyo. You're sick for that. You're awesome. You want to see this asshole guy who'll tell us about, sorry, I'm tilted. I'm actually tilted. You're right. This was the fodder. Features of both. Adam. It was right in front of us this whole time. Early Apple consumer. It wasn't Eve. It was Adam. It's just because Eve gets so much shit. Okay? Eve gets so much shit. So when I think early Apple consumer, we were so close, guys. Honestly, we were not far off. And that makes me so proud. I'm so freaking happy. All right. I don't know if you guys have, let me check. All right. I'm kind of a top tier hater.
Today's cryptic crossword clue is features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. And this is just a silly clue. I have time for silly clues. I hope you have time for
I don't.
Clues. I quite like this.
I'm kidding. It was a good clue. We were just a little off.
And the hidden word indicator is features of. So rather than taking all of iPad amazed, we just take some components or some features, some parts of iPad amazed. We take just certain consecutive letters within those 2 words. And if we look within them, we can see the name Adam, an early Apple consumer. And I know that if you look in the biblical story, it does not mention apples at all.
Right.
But in Christian iconography, maybe the earliest Apple consumer is Adam.
How can Minute Cryptic be so tilting? Numbnuts, I did Wordle, bro. We did Wordle just earlier. It was so much fun. It was actually so much fun. I had so much fun with that. Anyone else have another word game that they like? I'll play 3 word games today. I'll do it. It was so much fun. It was delicious.